That is Kamala Harris. And India and the US have signed two defense deals during Defense Minister Rajnath Singh's visit to Washington. The two countries have also agreed to provide priority support to acquire industrial resources from one another. Parikshit standing by with more. Parikshit, what are these agreements? They certainly had defense stocks here excited today.
Well, the reason why this is important is because these agreements will literally integrate the US and Indian industrial bases in the defense sector and also the supply chains of the two countries, and make sure that we have a resilient supply chain of defense components. And this is very critical in a volatile geopolitical environment. So the first agreement that I'm going to talk about is the Security of Supply Agreement. In fact, both these agreements, the Security of Supply Agreement and the Assignment of Liaison Officers Agreement, both of these were signed during the Prime Minister's visit to Washington, D.C. last year, and today they have been put into effect. Now, the Security of Supplies Agreement allows reciprocal priority support for goods and services in the defense sector. This will make it easier for both US and India to acquire resources in the defense sector from each other. Now, this will overcome any unanticipated defense supply chain disruptions. Now, this is according to the US Defense Department. Both US and India will commit to supporting one another's priority delivery requests. So, for example, tomorrow we are in a crisis situation. We are short of some defense components, so we can source that from each other. And the companies on both sides will be volunteering to support this exercise in the interest of national security. The second agreement, Memorandum of Agreement on Assignment of Liaison Officers. Now, this will increase joint service cooperation and facilitate information sharing real-time between the two countries. Now, why is all of this important? US has become the top defense export destination for India. And we're not talking about weapon systems, we're talking about small components as well. 50% of India's defense exports go to the US, according to recent data. In fact, defense exports to US in the last 5 years have exceeded $2.8 billion. So the window of opportunity with this agreement will only grow in the coming years. The other important agreement, which Rajnath Singh is hoping to get some push for, some momentum for, is the $1.8 billion deal for manufacturing GE F414 engines in India, and that is also expected to get some momentum during this visit.
All right, Parikshit, many thanks for joining us. On to a scene.